Waiting for everyone to be live. Be live with me. Oh my goodness. Gotta get my hair cut. Hey, yeah, we are rocking and rolling. It is 7 o'clock and it's time to rock. And my name is Matthew Zupon with Creation Internet Services, creationis.com, bringing to you Area 51 Marketing Conspiracy Exposed, tips and techniques that will help you build your business online, one building block at a time. Take each one of these golden nuggets every single day, one at a time. Don't be overwhelmed by all the things that can be done out there. There's a million things that you can do. But if you just utilize these simple steps one at a time, you're going to be able to build your business and grow it exponentially. So, this week I've been taking a section from my book, Area 51 Marketing Conspiracy Exposed. Hey, and now you can go to Area 51 Marketing Conspiracy Exposed.com, get a copy of my free book, get a free copy of my book, and all you pay is a small shipping and handling fee. Or you can go to Amazon. That's okay. You can get it there and pay a little bit more. That's up to you. But this is some really powerful stuff. So today we're on day 5. Day 5, email sequence 5. Now we're going to get to that in just a second. It's going to be exciting. So listen to this. It's time to make the offer. But before you do, close the loop from the day before. Now, make them an incredible offer, an irresistible offer, giving extreme value and benefit. Those that buy move into your new email sequence, the customer value journey. Because up until this point, they're not a customer yet. They're, you're targeting your best potential customer. So we want to get them into the customer value journey. Those that don't need a little bit more warming up. So you continue with the value. And that's kind of what we're going to talk about today. The offer. Okay, so we've gone through the whole thing. We've gone through the no email, the 5 email sequence that I like to identify as know, like, trust, wind up, and pitch. And let's take a look at it. Okay, so if you were, this is a very bad picture. Sorry about that. A very bad picture of a baseball diamond. Right? You got your person down here. You got your catcher right here. Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third. You got your pitcher in the mound, and he's got one target in mind. He's always got one target in mind. One objective, one target, and he wants one result. That's it. Every single time he steps up onto the mound, that's what he has. And the thing is, it's exciting because if you have the same thought in mind when you're doing business online, you're going to be more effective than if you're trying to, I'm trying to just do everything. Well, that's where a lot of businesses online fail. They're trying to just do everything because that's the way the old way of doing things was, trying to do everything. Well, I'm not trying to do everything. I want to do one thing. Okay? I'm not trying to strike out everybody in the bullpen. I don't want to do that. I'm not even trying to strike out that guy. That's not my objective. My objective is to do one thing, and we're going to get to that in a second. So we get to the know, like, trust, and we're kind of following the pattern around a baseball diamond, but it only revolves around the pitcher. So what does a pitcher do? When I was a kid, when I was in grade school, before high school, junior high, I was on a baseball team. And, I wouldn't say I'm the most athletic person in the world. But back then I was on a baseball team and I was actually the pitcher. And so there are certain things that you do as a pitcher that others don't do. Okay, the pitcher, he addresses the mound. That means he just basically gets up and gets on top of the little mound in the middle of this field. And he's got a certain objective in his mind. But what he has to do is, first, he addresses the mound. Second, he looks left and right. And he's checking out to see if there's a guy on first, if that guy's going to be trying to steal. He's kind of, checking it out over there with the first baseman. They kind of got this thing going on, right? And then he looks on third. Anybody over there? No. Maybe somebody wanting to steal home, whatever it is. He's got to check everything. Does he look behind him? Not necessarily. Why? Because he's looking forward. He's watching the catcher. And the catcher is like his rear view mirror. The catcher is the one who is giving him the signals about what's going on directly behind him. And so we have to know, okay, what the objective is. And I have to know what's going on the field. I have to like what I see to get to my target. And then I also have to trust absolutely that catcher is going to be telling me the right signal of maybe what's going on behind me. Right? That's part of his job, is to make sure that everything is going to be copacetic. So I'm looking down here. I look left. I look right. I look down there at my catcher. He's going, okay, nothing ongoing there. Yesterday, we talked about the windup, and it was just a really short video yesterday. There's not a lot to the windup. Okay, the windup is the moment when you decide, I got to trust what the catcher is telling me. And he's going to be telling me, should I be throwing a fastball, a sinker, a slider, a curve, something like that. Doesn't matter if you don't understand those phrases. There's just different types of balls. Should I be throwing to first base? Should I be trying to throw to the second baseman behind me? And I have to absolutely trust that that's what's going to happen. One of those things are going to happen, but I still only have one objective in the whole sequence of events. So I get ready for the windup, and now what I'm doing is deciding myself, okay, do I want to go here? Am I going to focus on here on first base? Am I going to focus on second base or wherever it is? Am I going to throw a sinker, a slider, a curve, a fastball? Whatever those things are. That's the moment when you're winding up. You're winding up for the moment. And here comes the moment. It's the pitch. The pitch is the ultimate moment of commitment. So I have to commit to the action that I trusted my catcher with. He's going to help me. He's the one giving me the signal. And what is my target? It's not the guy swinging the bat. It's the catcher. My target is that one spot in the middle of his glove. If I'm throwing forward and I'm going to commit to that pitch, I'm going to wind up. Okay, now I've got this moment just before you throw where you've got to commit to your action. You've got to commit to whatever it is that you're trying to do. What is the focus? And you cannot be wishy-washy about it. Okay? You cannot be half-hearted in the commitment. You cannot be just, I'm not sure if I want to throw that way, but I throw that way. Okay? It will not work. And the same thing happens in marketing. It doesn't matter. Okay, you get to the point where you've built some know, like, and trust, and you started to wind up. The day before, you're telling them about some really neat thing that's going to help and benefit them. They're getting excited about it. They're getting involved in your emails. They're opening the emails every day. So now you got 100 people that you're sending emails to, and you're hoping that you're going to get some of them that are going to be, taking advantage of your commitment. You have to commit to the message, and it is vital to your success. It's not just about sending out emails. No, you're in business to do business. Okay, you're in business to make some sales. Yeah, you're in business to get potential customers to become customers. And then it's your business to take care of those customers in a new place called the customer value journey. And we're going to talk about that another time, kind of, sort of, maybe a little bit today. But the thing is, when you commit, do not be wishy-washy about your message. You got a special, you should be excited about it. You should be talking about the benefit that this thing is going to have right down the pipe. You want that fastball thrown hard and fast, and it's targeted right there into the middle of the glove. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to try and come around it a different way. I'm going to be straightforward about it. This is what I've got. This is what I have. I understand that you're having this sort of issue, problem, concern, whatever it is. You want to be better at this. You want to lose weight. Here's the thing. Now I'm going to give it to you. Now I'm going to say, here it is. We talked about the whole buying atmosphere that we were building up until this moment. Well, now I'm going to say, here it is. And now that's the commitment of making the pitch. Okay? Don't be wishy-washy about it. Get right in there. Be straightforward. Here it is. This is what you've told me your problem is. And now here, look, I got this thing for you. Here it is. If you want this thing is going to do this and this and this, and it's going to give you value and benefit, and it's going to offer this and this. So you're creating the picture of what this thing can do for them specifically. But I got to get to the point where I do the call to action. Okay. And here's the thing about a wishy-washy call to action. I had a friend of mine who was a good friend of mine, and he said he went to a mattress store to buy a new mattress. And he was, he'd love this guy because he is also in sales. So he likes to test the salespeople just as much. He wants to know if that person is going to give them a straightforward offer when it comes time to making the deal. Call to action. That's what it is. Call to action. The pitch is your call to action. Buy it now. How can we wrap this up for you? How do you want to pay for that? Cash or credit card? Simple, straightforward. I see that you like it. We've talked about it. Looks like the right thing. How can we wrap this up for you? You want to pay cash or credit card? Follow me. Be straight. Don't beat around the bush. I think that's why people get so upset with salespeople, because they're always trying to beat around the bush. And a lot of times, professional salespeople, everyone's in sales, but professional salespeople kind of try and beat around the bush too much. They never really commit to the call to action. And when they don't commit to the call to action, they lose the sale. So here's my friend, and he went in there and he was looking at this mattress and he really liked it. And he even gave the indicators. He was trying to help this guy out. He was given the indicators. Oh, that's really cool. How can I do that? And this, and he was asking the questions, and the guy never said, how would you like to pay for that today? Never said it. Never said even, do you want to buy it? Of course, you don't want to exactly say that, but you want to commit to the call to action. How would you like to wrap that up today? See that you like it, think it was comfortable. We can take care of that cash or credit card. If you just follow me, we'll get that delivered to your door, whatever it is. We're trying to get you taken care of. Never close the deal. What did my friend do? He walked out because the guy never gave a call to action. I mean, he gave them every indicator that he wanted to buy. He was like, I want to buy, just tell me to buy. because people want to be told that too. They want, okay, let's close this deal. I had taught ballroom dancing for 14 years. And yeah, there came a time when, you sold dance lessons, you sold, 20 hours of dance lessons. And it comes time at the end of that 20 hours where you're going to ask them for more dance lessons. You want to sell them more dance lessons. Either it's going to be another 20-hour block, or maybe 50 hours or 125 hours. It doesn't matter what it is, but you got to say, okay, here's what we've got. This is where we are. I know this is where you want to go. What we need to do to get there is another 20 hours. So how do you want to take care of that? Cash or credit card? Be honest, be straightforward. Don't beat around the bush. That's all. When it comes to a call to action, I think people respect a salesperson who's just straightforward and says, okay, this is, yeah, I'm going to 20 hours. That's what I need. Okay. Thank you. Because they know that they want to take more dance lessons, or they want that mattress. Like my friend, he went into the store and guess what? He said, okay, well, give me a call. And the guy said, okay, I'll give you a call a couple of days, whatever it is. Never followed up on the call afterwards. I mean, he gave every indicator that he wanted to buy a mattress. I mean, we're talking a $3,000 mattress here. It was not a cheap mattress. Never gave a call to action. And so my friend, he left the door open for the guy to call him back. 3 days later, the guy never called him back. Why? Because he had the traditional mentality that unless you're in the store, you're not going to buy probably. So I'm not going to waste my time with you. Wrong attitude. That's why you lose. Okay. When you have that kind of attitude, and it's not about following up on a potential customer because the guy never bought. It's about following up on your best potential customer. These are the ones you need to get in your store. So he never followed up. And what did my friend do? He went to another place, walked in and said, I'm looking at this. And the guy said, okay, well, this matches your needs. This is what you want. Here it is. Here's the pitch. How would you like to take care of that? Cash or credit card? Come on, let's go over here and we'll fill out the paperwork and we'll have it delivered to your home later today. Boom. End of story. He got a mattress. He got it all taken care of in the same day, all because the salesperson at the new store gave him a call to action. That's the pitch. That's the number 5 email. We talk about that number 5 email. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Know, like, trust, wind up, commit to it, and pitch. Make the pitch. That's it. Right? Be honest. Be straightforward. This is how it is. We're not trying to hide anything. Oh, you like this? Great. I have it. How would you like to take care of that? It's really simple. It's not that hard. Well, maybe the customer goes, well, I'm not sure if I want to do that today. And it's really simple. Why not? What's holding you back? Because you already told me that you want it. You already told me that you like it. You already told me that this is of something of value to you. And so here it is. So now what's holding you back? So you find out maybe there is something else. Maybe they need to talk to another party. Maybe any of that. But maybe they just want to be schmoozed a little bit more. Okay, come on. Be honest. People love to be schmoozed. I like to be schmoozed. Somebody schmooze me a little bit and just try and offer that little bit of extra. Well, what can I do for you today to help you make a decision today? Right? And I when I was in professional sales, I was very honest with some people. I'm just like, you know what? As well as I do that this is a sales business. Okay. So what can I do for you today? You told me you like it. You told me you want it. Everything like that. I said, okay, here we got this great thing. Why don't you come on over here and let's take care of the paperwork? And now you're saying you're not sure if you want to do it today. And I'm like, well, the truth is, this is my business. Okay. So, if you don't do it with me today, you might do it with somebody else. But I would rather you do it with me. So what's holding you back? What can I do to help you make a decision today? So be direct in your pitch. You can always go back to warming them up. If there's just not enough warmth, and that happens, okay? I write that down in here. In my book on page 165, it says that it's time to make the offer. It's like I started this with. It's time to make the offer. And when you make the offer, you want to, before you do, you want to close the loop from the day before. Maybe you were telling a story or something to close that loop, and you open up the new one, and now you make this incredible offer of great value and great benefit. Those that buy move into a new email sequence, and we're going to talk about that another time. Those that don't need some more warming up. And does that mean that everybody's going to buy? No, absolutely not. They're not. But so what? If I don't make the pitch and I don't make it clear, then I'm going to lose more than I'm going to gain. So the pitch has to be very specific. It has to be clear. I have to have one objective in mind at the time of the pitch. I have one target. That's you who wants, needs, and have already told me that you want this product. So I'm going to offer it to you, create a buying atmosphere, and say, here it is. How would you like to take care of that? Boom. There. Now I've given you everything that you told me that you want. And then we continue to take them on the journey. So tomorrow we're going to talk a little bit more about that journey, and we're going to talk about there's that place where you take them when they buy, and then there's a place that you take them when they don't buy. But do we ever stop trying to encourage and building the relationship with those that don't buy? No. Number one problem in most salespeople, they just, oh, you didn't buy? Okay, I want to go off to over this person. And all they're doing is looking for that easy sale, the one they don't really even have to do anything. Somebody just comes in and says, oh, I want that mattress. Okay, just pack it up. I'm ready to go. Well, that's nothing. You didn't really answer any problems. That's just what I call the one-time sale, the one-time pop, whatever it is. There's no value that was built into it. So we want to build that value journey. You have a pre-customer value journey. Then you have a customer value journey. Two different journeys. We're going to keep them separate, just like everything else. And that is what we have for the pitch. Be clear on your pitch, and it's all going to be good. That's all I have for today. I'm Matthew Zupon with Creation Internet Services, creationis.com, bringing to you Area 51 marketing tips and techniques that will help you build your business one building block at a time. And if you haven't gotten a copy of my free book right now, it's still time to go over to my website, Area 51 marketingconspiracyexposed.com. You can get a free copy of my book. Just tell me where to send it. That's all you got to do. Tell me where to send it. You handle a small shipping and handling fee, but you can go to Amazon, get it. You can get the ebook on Amazon as well. It does cost a little bit more, but if you get it directly from me, I've already bought some books, and I want to give them away to as many people as possible. That's what I'm doing right now, especially now, because I believe that every business, they're out there struggling, and everyone needs a little something extra. And in my book, it is the something extra. It's the something extra that's going to help you, discover who your target audience is. It's going to be the something extra that tells you how to produce more than one piece of social media post a month, right? So 50 pieces of content every day without spending all day doing it. That's what people need. And the lifeblood of your digital marketing campaign. What is that? Well, find out inside my book. And we were just kind of going over some of those little techniques today. So anyway, that's all I have for today. You guys have a great day. It's a beautiful Friday. The sun is shining where I am anyway. And be blessed.